My next guest is a very funny comedian. He's also the author of the book, The Jerusalem Syndrome. Please welcome the very funny Marc Maron. You enjoying the holidays?
Oh my God, no.
Did you get any good gifts?
I got a couple good ones. I gave people the same stuff. You know, I got them the anthrax vaccination gift certificate and gas masks, just stocking stuffers.
You joke, but people are actually getting this kind of stuff.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Did you get some of that?
No,
Are you prepared? Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. But I know you're worried. You're a worrier. You're a little neurotic, so they say.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not that worried. I was watching the news though. It's like, you know what's weird is that the New Year's is coming in and most people quit things, but apparently after the attack, most people have started things again. People are smoking, they're drinking more, they're having unsafe sex and perverted sex more. It's almost as if we're saying, we're not going to let them kill us, we're going to kill ourselves. You know, just driving down the street, drinking, smoking, having sex at the same time, flags on the antennas, singing God Bless America. Yeah, we're never going to run out of gas.
I think everyone's behind that idea.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Don't do that right in my face.
I'm sorry, buddy. Did I scare you?
Now, are you keeping up on the war? Are you following in the news stories, the little ins and outs?
Oh, yeah. How about that guy, John Walker, the traitor? Boy, that guy took the semester abroad to a whole nother level. You know?
It was not a semester abroad.
He really didn't like his parents.
Yeah.
No, he had an out. That's the amazing thing about that kid, is that, like, you know, if I had made that wrong of choice, you know, if I was that out of my mind.
And stupid and wrong.
Yeah, right. I mean, as soon as the American Army showed up, I would have went, oh, man, thank God you guys are here. You know, they made me do this beard and everything. This has been crazy. I mean, the last thing I remember, I was at a Fish concert in Connecticut, you know? And some guy came up to me and said, here, try this. And I took it. And now, like, I don't even know where my friends are. Why do you guys have guns? You know?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, think about his dad, though, man.
I know.
I mean, but, you know, on some level, you know, how many fathers in the world can say, oh, yeah, well, my son fought for the Taliban? One.
Yeah.
And it's not a proud moment.
Yeah. You have a very unique view of Walker's situation.
Well, really... you know, I'm a big thinker, Conan.
Oh, you are?
Yes. So I've been doing the big thinking. I'm a very important political thinker, an important economic thinker. Yes, I'm a very powerful thinker in my apartment. And
you're very influential in the world of your own apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Very
to
nice.
the point where, you know, you want to know how powerful I'm? I had to go out and buy a red phone. You know.
Really?
Yeah. Just in case there's a crisis, you know. I want to have the red phone.
You can call Domino's.
Well, yeah, right. You know, it's like the red phone's ringing. Hang on, there's a problem. Mom, I told you not to, you know.
You sound a little unstable to me, frankly.
Yeah,
and you
so what's new, you know?
Yeah, but you have at times sounded a little, I mean, sometimes, and you're very funny, but, you know, I worry about, like, what's your life like, your day-to-day life like?
Well, I know that I'm being unstable if I start envying the insane. You know, there's always a guy, like, in whatever neighborhood I live in that's, like, walking down the street going, you know, cheese isn't right, and, you know, that kind of guy.
Cheese isn't right?
Yeah, and that's all he says, you know. And it's only a matter of time before someone comes up to me from the neighborhood and says, see that guy? He used to be a genius. Yeah. Like, that guy was a scientist. And then I got to think, like, what happened?
Right.
How do you get from a scientist to that? And then my next thought is like, well, maybe he's figured it out, and that's what it looks like.
Right. Maybe he's on a higher plane.
Maybe we're the ones out of the loop. Maybe it is about cheese. Maybe we got to wake up.
Yeah.
That's not a joke for everybody, but the three people that enjoyed it.
Yeah, there are three insane cheese-holding people in the audience.
I love when that happens. If one person's laughing a lot, that means that they're right and I've done my job. And every time that happens, though, in a large group of people, one person, like, laughing hysterically, 200 people go, wait, what the hell is, you know, like, the guy, you know what I mean?
Right.
And oddly, that's how religions start.
You think a religion could start right here on this show?
Yes, the religion of Conan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird religion.
Mm-hmm.
Not a popular one, I'm sure.
No.
No, but you're okay though. You're not you're not on the edge anymore.
No. Relationships are good. You know, I was married, but I screwed that up.
Yeah, you know, I have to say, and I don't like to bring these things up, but I'm going to. When you first started coming on the show, you were talking about, oh, I got married, and I'm all happy, and now
I actually married a nice Jewish girl, but it turns out I was not that nice a Jewish guy. And
so what happened?
Now,
You guys went your separate ways.
Yeah, and oddly, I'm now dating a 6-foot-tall girl of Germanic descent. And I don't know what that's about, but I think it's some deeply biological. I think there's some part of me that just wants to, sow my bipolar Jew seed in the trenches of Germania. You know what I mean? I just, like, there's like some part of me, I just want to have these like strapping Nordic sons that have no self-esteem. Can you just see like guys who look like they're in polo ads going, what do I eat? Do I look fat? I feel, geez, I think I'm getting sick. Is my hair all right? That'll be my revenge.
You think that's going to happen?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm just happy I found somebody. Because you don't have to be happy anymore because they now have pharmaceutical technology that will enable you. Like they have Viagra now, which is a drug that enables you to have sex with people you really don't want to have sex with.
I've seen the ads. That's not how they describe it in the ad.
No, but that's, God forbid we trust our instincts. Maybe it doesn't want to go in there for a reason. You know what I mean? God forbid you change your relationship, get out, have a conversation. No,
right.
Just take a pill and I could do anything. Let's get in the car, drink and smoke and go.
I'm driving some nails tonight, yeah. So the book is The Jerusalem Syndrome, My Life as a Reluctant Messiah.
Yeah, that's like sort of a manual for a sort of narcissistic, self-centered Jewish worldview.
Okay.
I'm a very self-centered person. I would during this whole wartime thing.
Yeah.
Like I got paranoid because I was doing stuff on stage. I started to think like maybe the FBI has a file on me.
Right.
Which is crazy. And I'm telling my friend that I'm like, I think the FBI might have a file on me. He's like, who the hell are you? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I say some pretty controversial things up there sometimes. He's like, they don't care about you. So I don't talk to that guy anymore. But
he had to go.
Right.
Yeah.
But I started thinking about it. And of course he's right. Yeah, what? They're going to waste guys? I couldn't imagine that stakeout. A stakeout of
me.
The
two agents that get you.
What a sad stakeout that would be. These guys are sitting there going, well, it's noon and he's still in bed. This is sad. What are we doing here? Did we do something wrong? Are they breaking us in? What time is it now? 2 o'clock. He's masturbated twice, still in bed.
All right. No, I'm shutting you down.
No. It's like, this guy's here. Oh, look, he's going to make a phone call. Nope, crying for no reason. He's not an enemy of the state. He's an enemy of himself.
Oh, I'd go on that stakeout. The Jerusalem Syndrome, available in bookstores now. Funny as always. Thanks a lot. Marc Maron, everybody. We'll be right back with Ivy. Stick around.